Aloha. I'm
Hi, Melody.
Melody Aduha, co-chair, Environmental Caucus of the Democratic Party. Aloha. I know I've spoken to both of you as well as Erwin Kawata up there several times on this. But several concerns. RIMPAC, that's 25,000 personnel coming in, 26 countries. Next week, Wednesday, they're going to start and won't end until August 5th. Now, in 2018, they did receive fuel from Red Hill. 2020, they also received fuel from Red Hill. I've talked to or asked during an FTAC meeting from Captain Gordy Meyer how much fuel is actually used in RIMPAC from Red Hill. And he said, I will get you that information at the next FTAC meeting. The following FTAC meeting, I asked it again. The moderator, Peter, said, oh, it's classified. So I didn't get any answer. I just wanted to make a point that we have in 2018 and 2020 poured a lot of fuel for RIMPAC. And what happened to our leaky pipes then? What happened to the flow of oil that must have spilled then? Okay, that's one thing. The other thing, Congressman, I talked to you, thank you. I talked to you about this before, and by the way, those of you who do want to talk to our public officials, go to the neighborhood board. There's a time called community concerns, and you can talk to them, and they're always available. I know Kai's always available. Board of Water Supply is always sending their own representative as well. Okay, and I've addressed this with you before regarding the testing, regarding the NGPC testing, Department of Health. When they do those flushing into Halava Stream, they're supposed to test for, it looks like 10. I know Ernie said 12, but I believe I saw 10. Excuse me.
You might be right. I'm
okay.
getting a little old and forgetful.
No, no, you're not. You're perfect. Well, you know what I mean. We're not all perfect, but you do very well. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not, excuse me, why it's not coming up here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Since Melody's looking for her notes, it's 8:48, and we will stop at 9 o'clock, so we have 12 more minutes.
Thank you. Really quick. Okay, so we know for sure, because you've confirmed it, Congressman, TPHG and TPHD is being tested by the Navy. However, according to the permit, there's benzene, toluene, xylene, ethybenzene, lead, organic lead, pH, and whole effluent toxicity. That is not being tested. And there is no oversight by Department of Health because obviously their labs are inefficient. We don't have a lab that is EPA certified. So even when the Navy tests it according to this permit, they cannot test it on real time for efficiency. It has to go to the continent and then come back, and there's that turnaround time, I guess somewhere around 5 days or so. Please make sure that we have some real-time testing. At 5 million gallons a day going into Halava Stream, that's pretty dangerous, toxic, and that's, yeah, exactly. And then I remember Erwin Kawata mentioning as a metaphor, when you flush, it's still, the petroleum is still going to be stuck to the walls of the pipes. It doesn't just flush away. So in that sense, it's still affecting all these people that are on the line, unless there's some other way of detergent or what have you that has to take place. And finally, I want to make a comment because I'm really shocked when I asked Ernie about this. So since the November release of 19,000 gallons, and the Navy was skimming the Red Hill well, and they stopped in February, and the amount that was accumulated, or I guess recovered, was only 100 gallons. Now that's absurd. Please clarify their efficiency in trying to clean this mess up. Thank you.
I think it, and that's, Melody, that's the information we had at the time. I don't think we have any more recent information, but it shows you how difficult it is to remove fuel from the rocks and from the aquifer itself, because the volume of water they're flushing and how much they actually recovered or removed, that's kind of the unknown right now. How efficient is it?